I have returned for another week of radio-related activities at ohman.net. It's me, your old pal Rory, and I'm going to do this little thing here for, I guess, another hour and 54 minutes approximately. And that, what you just heard, that was the Bustmaster by Pigface. It came out in 1991 on the album Gub, put out by Martin Atkins' Invisible label. He's the guy behind Pigface, more or less, too, with a bunch of other people he'd rope in here and there. I guess he still does. I don't know what he's up to these days. I just really like that song. I don't know too much about Pigface beyond probably this album, Gub. I never really got into him that much, but that song in particular, I've always loved that. I found that when I was in high school because I was a really big Nine Inch Nails fan, and Trent Reznor was credited with tape looping on that song. So I checked it out on account of that, and it really kind of knocked my socks off. I didn't even really like it that much at first, and then I kind of came around to it. And so, other than Trent Reznor on there, and Martin Atkins, obviously, also, you might recognize David Yao doing the vocal work there. It's pretty nice over-the-top thing he's got going on there. And, well, there's a lot of cool people in on that one. So Martin Atkins also played drums there. And then the late Bill Riflin, his untimely death, I guess, was around this time last year. He also played drums on it. So it was, as you can probably tell, sort of a double drummer approach on that. So yeah. Oh, also, Steve Albini produced the whole record, too. I didn't know about that until I looked it up today. So yeah, that's Gub for you. Anyhow, what do I got this week? I will do the old thing with Zach. I'm allowed at about halfway through the show. I have a whole set of songs pertaining to Waste or Wasted, which is a partial follow-up to last week's Narcotics theme set. But only partially, because a lot of the songs are about wasted time rather than the state of being wasted. But I think there's one or two of those in there anyway. Yeah, the week's Bandcamp finds. Did a lot of digging around New York State this week. And something, I didn't find as much stuff there of interest, new stuff anyway, that I was all that thrilled by. A couple odds and ends, a couple of things I'll toss in there. But yeah, it's certainly no Washington State. That place takes the cake so far for my Bandcamp search. I don't know how many countries I've done. I'm almost done with the U.S. now. I've done all of continental Europe. I did Canada. And then I'm generally kind of keeping an eye out for like certain tags on Bandcamp. I check every couple of weeks to see what's new in post-punk and noise rock and shoegaze and some other stuff. So, yeah. For those of you who are really curious, I don't know who would be, but anyway. So yeah, we'll get to all that stuff. There's probably even other things I'm forgetting about that I'll remember later. And if I don't remember to tell you, then you'll hear it anyhow. So yeah, what's next is Pallas. The song is called Castelline Cured a Crow. This came out in 2017 by means of the Drop Medium label. The album itself is just called 12-inch.
Boy, that's the story of my life. No respect. I got no respect.
Tall face me with SLS, guitars too loud. okno mám do pořád a do tmy zní šepot můj, jeho lásku jen, jeho lásku jen. V noci, když o tom žádnej neví, jen mlha táhne ulicí, vysílám prosbu svou do všech stran světových. Jeho lásku jen, jeho lásku jen. V noci, když o tom žádnej neví, i netopír už letěl spát na portál kostelní. Tři slova já půjdu psát, jeho lásku jen, jeho lásku jen.
Okay. That was Yvonne Přenosilová and Apollobeat. Title translates to Night Prayer. My poor attempt at pronouncing it in Czech would be Noční Modlitba. Let's see how close I am. Google Translate.
Noční modlitba.
Yeah, well, you get the idea. I like it when it does it slower the second time.
Noční modlitba.
Yeah, there you go. That came out in 1968 on a single through Supraphon. Then before that, Mercy Baby Pleadin from the 1958 single through Records. Before that, the Gun Club Stranger in Our Town, taken from the Las Vegas story, put out in 1984 by Animal. One of my New York City finds this week, Gorgeous. The song was Shed Boys from their album Egg, put out in 2019 by Sad Cactus. And actually, on the topic of eggs, I have 3 sitting next to me right now, so I'll try and keep this talk set short, if only for my own benefit, so that I can eat the eggs while they are still hot. Interesting side note, I know. And then, yeah, to start, Pallas, Pallas, as they spell it. Castellan Cured Crow from 12 Inch, put out in 2017 by Genie. And I'm going to play a real mess of a song next. I won't spoil exactly what's so ridiculous about it. It's not, maybe it won't slap you right in the face, but if you listen to it, I think you'll get the idea. Anyway, it's Society's Children, Mr. Genie Man. This was put out on a single in 1968 by a record label whose name I'm very fond of, Cha Cha Records.
man, this place is full of junk.
Drinks pink liquor and baby blue eyes. With her judgmental snicker she lies. Oh, the burning, cleansing of her throat. Cheeks of dusty rose, flushed, moist pink lips, hard like how the liquid sun drips.
That was Thorn. 2 Steps Back is its name. That is the name of the song. And that came out and 2018 is a self-release thing. 3 songs on it called Solace of Noise. I really appreciate that song, how it has accordion. It's a little low in the mix, but yeah, it's in there. And it was, when I first heard it, I was really caught off guard by it. It's just perfect how they put that in there. All right, what else do we hear? Jane Doe Ensemble before that. Pink Liquor from Pink Liquor Respect, which they put out in 2020. Not used to referring to that year as 2020. I think that might have been the first time I did that. Anyway, they're another one of my New York finds. They self-released that 2-song EP. Then before that, The Creations' Crash from a 1964 Top Hat single. Before The Creations, Reymour, Holly Ama. This is from something they put out earlier this month. The album is called Leviosa and was released by Knekelhuis Records. And before that, the really ridiculous song I was mentioning, Society's Children, Mr. Genie Man. So many things just don't make any sense in that song. The mix, the fact that you can hear the vocalist speak for like a fraction of a second after she kind of sings this really off-key part. The instrumentation is just kind of wonky and sort of out of tune, and yeah. It's a weird one, but that's why I like it. Maybe you like it too for that reason. I don't know. Okay, so got about 15 minutes worth of music and 15 minutes before pop on with Zach here for I'm Allowed, so that times out really well, and I won't talk too much longer, but I'll say this next song is by Très. I'm in good company with 2 of the guys from the band who are also in the same band that I'm in, and which is quite an honor, really. You'll certainly be able to hear their fine musicianship on this particular selection. This came out just a few days ago, too, through Landmine Alert. The name of the album is Sehr. Good job on the recording, I think, too. The name of the song, I got to ask the guys why they put all the names in German, but even though they're from here in the Czech Republic. It's called Papa spielt nicht in perfekten Vierteln, or Papa doesn't play in perfect neighborhoods. So, here it is.
started raining avocados from my avocado tree.
Was this man barking up the wrong tree?
I told him, get the hell out of my tree. He says, I'm going to pick your avocados, old man. What are you going to do about it?
What would prompt you to do something so stupid, sir?
Guacamole. Next, Judge Judy.
We can never stop from wearing cha-cha boots. 1, 2, 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 cha-cha boots. Cha-cha boots. Cha-cha boots. Who wears cha-cha boots? We wear cha-cha boots. Any style or color school, every kid in school is wearing cha-cha boots.
That was Robert Rental ACC from the single put out in 1978 by Regular Records with Paralysis on its opposite side. Really appreciate like his output. I mean, he didn't do a whole lot, but the few singles and stuff that he put out with Thomas Lear as well. And just other people who are kind of operating around that same time, Cabaret Voltaire and Clock DVA and SPK, Throbbing Gristle, all those kind of like industrial records bands. Because it was sort of like they were the first people to get their hands on a lot of electronic music related equipment and home studio setups and stuff like that. And so there wasn't really like a pre-context for how that sort of thing had to sound, so they just invented it basically, or just took the lead on it, I guess. And then you get really cool stuff like that song ACC, which even though it's 40 years old, it still sounds super fresh. So yeah, anyway, it's pretty great. A bunch of his stuff, even some unreleased things, were recently put up on a Bandcamp page for him, even though he passed away years ago. But anyhow, I'll post a link to that later. It's on the site now anyway, because I played stuff by him before. But yeah, so before that, the one of the most ridiculous songs I've ever heard, Happy Teens Cha-Cha Boots. Cha-Cha Boots from a single put out in 1967 by Paradise Records. Then Petit Bureau, Les Arbres from an EP just recently released, The Tiny Desk is Weak. That was put out by my friends who I only know digitally or electronically or whatever the hell you want to say, but they run a radio show too at the Douche 2 Records crowd, and then have a whole whack of good stuff on their label. So I'll post a link to them later too. And then started it with more buds of mine, Très, Papa spielt nicht, perfekten, Vierteln from Sehr, put out this year, just days ago, by Landmine Alert. And it is time, as you probably know, or maybe you don't care, for Talking to Zach. So let's do it right now.
I hope I keep my mailman called Mr. Mac away from Zach.
My name is Megan, I'm scared of Zach.
The mayor of Prague. What's up, my buddy?
Hey.
Congratulations on your election.
My re-election.
Congratulations on becoming the re-election.
Yep.
You got elected last week, and this week you got re-elected. Congratulations. I'm proud of you, Mayor.
Thank you.
What's your first order?
I don't know. Well, actually, I know exactly what it is, and it's going to happen as soon as I'm done talking to you. I have a closing sample for when we're done talking, because we have that introductory clip, and then I was thinking about it, and it's the end of the song works just as well because he does mention the name Zach again, and then it's this little thing where he's like, "Don't turn your back on Zach," and so on. So, yeah.
That's your first act as mayor? It
is, and it will happen in mere minutes. Because we never rest on our laurels here at the Aw Man radio program. We're always trying to innovate and move things forward.
I like how they do that. I like how they do things in Czechia, formerly known as the Czech Republic, where you have to get reelected every single week, and your coronation always involves me getting on air and saying, "Congratulations, Mr. Mayor."
It's a lot of work, but it's really rewarding at the same time.
Yeah. So how's the no dog shit in the street ordinance going?
Well, it's really cold here now, and there's snow all over the place too. But the other day,
dog shit.
Yeah. The other day, I went out and I just naturally assumed I wouldn't see any because it would be concealed by the snow. But no, there's like a nice recently deposited log not too far away from where I opened the gate to go out. There's always a lot along there for some reason. And yes, anyway, it's nice and frozen now, but of course, eventually I assume it will get warmer outside, and then the dog shit will get all soft and it'll just kind of stay there because nobody will ever pick it up, and more dog shit will accumulate. And there's probably more hidden in the snow, so yeah. It just keeps getting better and better.
It's finally gonna flood, and the streets are just gonna be a flood of dog shit.
Yeah, eventually. But I can keep campaigning on that to say, we really got to get this done, and it's
right.
Going to take the whole city to work on this. We got to do it together.
You need a gavel. That's something I've been thinking about you for a long time, bud. You need a gavel.
That is true.
That's how things get done at City Hall. Gavels.
Yeah, it's better than banging my foot on the desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that video of the guy that he's like doing, it's like a lawyer and he's doing it's like some kind of online Zoom call testimony thing, and he can't get this like sad kitty cat filter off of his face.
I didn't watch the video, but I did briefly read about it, and I'm very glad that things like that happen in this world.
Oh my God. You've got. I've watched it like 1,000 times this week. Strongly recommend.
Yeah.
Because it's not even that it's not even a cute kitty cat. It's like a really sad kitty cat. And its mouth. It's not like a filter where it's just over the screen. Its mouth moves the way that his mouth moves. So it's like this. It's just like this little sad kitty cat saying litigious things, and he keeps saying over and over again to the judge, "I'm sorry, I'm not a cat. I'm here live." And the judge is very he's very deadpan, saying, "Yes, I can see that. I can see that you're not a cat."
So no humor from the judge on that at all. The
judge is totally humorless. That's what makes it. That's everyone in this case. There's like a guy at the top of the screen who's the opposing lawyer, who's struggling not to lose it. But for the most part, it's totally humorless. This guy, like the lawyer who couldn't get this filter off, is just totally mortified. You can hear it in his voice. He's just like absolutely ashamed of himself. Can't hardly stand the fact that he can't get this guy there. And he finally talks the judge into just going on with it. That's the best part of it all.
Yeah,
he never does figure out how to get the filter off, and they just go on with whatever court business they were trying to do.
I will have to take a look at that. I bet there's some good audio clips in there too that I can probably integrate into the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yep. So what else you got going on other than watching the aforementioned video there?
Yeah, Eve and I are going to do some recording.
Nice.
Later, I just Rick and I have been working on this. Rick and I have been working on this album where the concept of the album is that basically the U.S. government just gets sick of us being citizens and exiles us to an island off the coast of California where we can have no contact. And so that's the premise of the album. It's like an exile. It's like we're exiled on this album, exiled on this island, and we are making an album like about our experiences on the island.
It could be prophecy.
It could be prophecy. That's what I'm really. It's strange how many things that we've been writing about have happened. Like how the Santa Claus album was about Santa Claus bringing a plague to humanity, and then 3 months later. Guess what? Like 2 months after the album's released, guess what? There's a plague, baby.
He was a little delayed, but it still came. Better late than never.
Yeah, if you think about it, like around the time that the album came out, it would have been about right.
Yeah.
That's about when it was making its way overseas. So.
Yep. Be careful.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, I know. I've been a little too prescient lately. Although if it turned out that Rick and I just got exiled on an island together, I think that's really okay by me for the most part.
You can
I'd be
still
okay
work
with that.
down there if there's internet.
That's exactly right. I could still work down there. And Rick works remotely too. I mean, he probably misses his wife and kid.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I don't know. I shouldn't speak for him.
Yeah, let him answer that question.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's call him up now. No, I'm just kidding. We did this. We did this Zoom call for. It was like the guy that released our album. Just had a bunch of people that asked if they could do kind of like a Zoom calls listening party for the album, and he invited Rick and I to join the album or to listen into the album and talk about we'd stop for each song after the song finished and we would talk about.
Well,
whatever.
Hold on, buddy. I know this full story unless you have anything to add to it because you mentioned it last week on the show. I know we're in the
Oh, yeah.
It's a Groundhog Day-esque kind of world we're living in, so I can understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, in theory, you could tell it again.
I talked about cursing that kid out, huh?
You did, yeah. It was a good story, I'll give you that.
Yeah, one day just bleeds into the other these days here.
Yeah, the more that time goes on, the more that I find to be the case, especially now that, like I was saying, it's really cold here and there's snow all over the place and I don't really go out much anymore. I'm just mostly inside. So, it's just, you work. I do the radio show. I work on music. A few other odds and ends here and there that are, just repetitious and more or less, I mean, there's certain good high points about it, interacting with certain people and stuff like that, and like yourself. But, a lot of it, I think life in general is often pretty run-of-the-mill routine, but this really adds a whole new level to that. So,
yeah.
But what are you going to do?
I don't know. Suffer, I guess. Suffer my ass off. I'm going to suffer my little ass right out directly off my body if I get a chance.
Is it really cold there too?
Oh, it's freezing, and we've had. I know you guys you have the net metric system, but we have it's snowed well over a foot over the last couple weeks, and then on Sunday it's supposed to snow another 4 to 8 inches, 4 to 8 inches, not 48 inches. So
yeah,
I'm really glad that Eve got me these cleats,
cleats. Yep. We
talked
about that too.
Yeah, that's what's happening this week. Clearly.
Yeah. I am going.
I think I'm going to go tonight to the. There's a place here called the Franklin Conservatory. It's got a bunch of fancy plants and art. That's something new.
That's pretty.
That's
good.
Something new. That's something new for today.
Yeah. Wow. Well, enjoy that. I would probably go to that too if I had a similar option. They had some kind of a thing here the other day down by the river. They have these. It's sort of like built into the I don't know what the hell you call it. The road, it's kind of like a tunnel that goes underneath it, and they have it done up all fancy. So that there's this big glass window in these little sections, little areas of tunnel, and so they do art performances and stuff down there. So the artists are behind this glass thing, but you can still see them do what they're doing, it's performance art. But yeah, it's still fucking freezing out. It's probably around, I don't know, between it's been this way for the past couple of weeks, and will be this week a lot of the time, between 0 to, I don't know, 15 degrees Fahrenheit. It varies within there.
Wow.
So I'm just not in the mood to go outside and stand around and freeze my fucking balls off.
No shit.
Yeah, let's stay in here.
Yeah, it's been about that temperature here. Yeah, it's been about the same. I got I go on my walk every day. I walk between 5 and 10 miles every day. So I can still bundle up and up and go on a walk, but standing around, that's just not going to happen.
Yeah. I've even abandoned the walk for now. I can't tolerate that kind of nonsense. I'm just trying to get more stuff done on music and find more bands for the show and whatever else. So
yeah.
There's still stuff
I got
to
a
do.
really warm jacket. I got a warm jacket, and if it's really cold, if it's 0 to 5 degrees, I got long johns that I put on. So
yeah,
I kind of do enjoy walking around in the cold a little bit. I have to admit.
Well, that's good. That makes one of us.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, that's for sure.
No, sir. Had enough of that stuff over the course of my life, tell you that.
I had this really, the other morning I was walking back from Britt's house. It was like 5 a.m. or something like that, and it had just started snowing, and so I went on this like long frozen walk at like 5 a.m. in like the heavy driving snow, and it was actually really excellent. It was really an incredible experience.
It's probably very quiet, I'd imagine, at that hour in that scenario.
It was just so quiet. Yeah, it was so quiet, and I was listening to music, and it was just a phenomenal experience.
Yeah, there's still beauty to be found. You just got to go outside and freeze your balls off for it. That's all.
That's all it takes, baby.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, I think we're starting to get past the 20-minute mark, eh?
This time we're actually not even at the 15-minute mark. So,
oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
I know.
Well, I'm already repeating myself, so I'd better call it a day. Eve and I are supposed to get started with music pretty soon, but it's always a thrill talking to you, buddy.
You too, pal. Say hi to Eve for me, and we'll chat again next week, and I'm sure during the week anyhow.
Yeah, you bet, pal. I'll talk to you soon.
Okie
I'll
dokie.
be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Don't turn your back on Zach. Watch out for Zach. Wee, wee, wobba, wee, wee, wobba.
There you go. That's Zach's closing music, which I'll play henceforth or going forward, depending on your preference, as is the corporate speak. Yeah, so I mentioned, I think at the start of the show, I have a whole set of songs about wasted or waste or wasting and so on. And I'll start that now. Earl Albert, 20 Wasted Years, from his album Saturday Night in Nashville, put out by Spar.
When you get this letter, please don't laugh. All that's left of my dreams is this photograph. Pictures of two lovers while their love was still new. I'm sure you'll remember the boy is me, the girl is you. The clothes may look funny and out of style. The picture's worn and faded, I've carried quite a while. I guess I kept on hoping someday we'd meet again. I didn't realize how time flies till I looked around, and then I saw a face filled with lines from the kind of life I've led. Count the honky-tonks and women by the gray hair in my head. I could have had your true love that someone else has shared, but all I can look back on is 20 wasted years. I saw a face filled with lines from the kind of life I've led. Count the honky-tonks and women by the gray hair in my head. I could have had your true love that someone else has shared, but all I can look back on is 20 wasted years.
I've heard enough country music coming out of your joint to last me a lifetime. Now, pipe down.
It's the music of angels, sir. Don't you dare talk about country music. You're taking it to a whole other level with that shit. You need to just cut it out. Just cut it out.
I cried when we parted. It hurt me somehow to see you go away. Now that you're gone, everything seems wrong, and I'm the one who will pay. But don't waste your tears on me, little girl, though I'm sorry we drifted apart. And I hope that someday I can repay for the way that I've broken your heart. Now don't you cry over me, little girl, because I'm not worthy of you. I've had my play, and now I must say, don't waste your tears on me. I know I've done wrong by you, sweetheart. It hurts me to see you cry. You've always been true, and now I feel blue because you have said goodbye. But don't waste your tears on me, little girl, though I'm sorry we drifted apart. And I hope that someday I can repay for the way that I've broken your heart. Now don't you cry over me, little girl, because I'm not worthy of you. I've had my play, and now I must say, don't waste your tears on me.
If you didn't want me, baby, why did you waste my time? Now you got me broken hearted, and I'm about to lose my mind. Well, I feel the pain, what a pain. Down in my side all the time. If you didn't want me, baby, why, oh, why did you waste my time? Early this morning, you knocked on my door. Said you didn't want me. I got sick, downcast with pain, to think you didn't want to see
I went to church this morning, got down on my knees, tried to pray. Oh, Lord, make me want to live another day. I can't stand this misery. Oh, somebody help me. Somebody. Well, I went to church this morning. Got down on my knees, tried to pray. Oh, Lord, make me want to live to see another day.
Wasted love has done to me. It's made me cry.
Wasted by Wanda Jackson to end off the Waste/Wasted set. And that was put out in 1956 by Decca on a single. Also heard the Zacons. Wasted was the name of that song too. Came out in 1961 by means of Kuka Records on a single. Screamin' Jay Hawkins before the Zacons. Why Did You Waste My Time? From a compilation called I Put a Spell on You, which was released in 2016. But that song is, I don't know when it came out, or I don't actually think it did come out. I think that's the thing. It's like this is like a rarities unreleased collection thing that the Blues Experience label put out. And by the sounds of it, that's pretty old stuff by Screamin' Jay, not like the song itself, I Put a Spell on You. So that sounds like it probably was when he was first getting started. I couldn't find much about it online, unfortunately, but yeah. Gene Autry before that, Don't Waste Your Tears on Me, from a 1936 shellac 10-inch through Melotone. Daughters of Eve, Don't Waste My Time. That came out in 1967 by means of Spectra. And then started stuff for that set with Earl Albert, 20 Wasted Years, from Saturday Night in Nashville, put out by Spar. I don't know when that came out. All right, I have one more full set of songs I'm going to play, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll get another one or two in at the very end. So next is Wet Specimen. The Dirt is the song. I really like this song. This just came out a few days ago. What was it? Actually, the 2nd of February, so I guess like 2 weeks ago now. 10 days, 11 days ago, whatever. And the name of... Wait a minute. Yeah, the name of the song is The Dirt, and the name of the album is Wet Dreamin'. And I'm going to play it for you right now. How about that?
Some know a place where
Je cherchais simplement un homme, j'ai déniché une miniature. Tu ne fais pas le poids, mon bonhomme, fais-moi plaisir. Go home. Je ne voulais pas un fordéal, un Cassius Clay, un judoka. Mais toi vraiment c'est un scandale. Non, je ne méritais pas ça. Un petit minet au long cil avec un petit air canaille, caressant certes mais viril comme un employé du sérail. Tu ne fais pas le poids, mon bonhomme, fais-moi plaisir. Go home. J'aurais aimé que tu me dises de temps en temps je ne veux pas. Mais avec ta voix trop soumise, tu murmurais comme tu voudras. J'ai enflammé une allumette qui se consume trop rapidement. Je t'avais pris pour un don Juan, j'aurais dû mettre mes lunettes. Tu ne fais pas le poids, mon bonhomme, fais-moi plaisir. Go home, go home, go home, go home.
We were sent out here to do a story. To do a story about what? As you can see, there's construction underway here. They've dug out a little bit. There's water has accumulated. Traffic's backed up. In a city the size of Houston, there's always traffic. So what's the big fucking deal? What the fuck are we doing out here? I asked you. What in the fuck are we doing here? Hell, I don't know.
Pleadin, Camelnido. Camel walk.
The Saxons Camelot from a single put out by a label with a really skeezy name, Showbiz Corporation, in 1960. Then it was Elysian Nildam from a self-titled 2018 release put out by Saudade. They're not making me easy. They're not making it easy for me, and I don't make it easy for myself, not knowing how to talk properly here. But I think I figured out a riddle of sorts. They were actually called Maudlin previously, and then the title of the song is Maudlin backwards. So I only just figured that out. I'm pretty smart, aren't I? Can't get one by me, or whatever. Before that, Hot Mom, Afford to Kill Yourself, found on their release Stupid Vegan Band, put out last year by Crass Lips. Also heard Jacqueline Perez, Go Home, from L'Habitude, put out in 1967 by Decca, and started it with Wet Specimen, The Dirt, from Wet Dreamin', just put out as a self-release thing. And I'm going to play, I think I can squeeze in two more songs. I'll start with Pat Simon, Hold Tight, from 1966, put out in West Germany by Vogue Records. The B-side of this, I don't really understand why it's called this. I've never listened to this song, and maybe I should, maybe that explains it. But it's called You Make It Movin', M-O-V-E-N. Movin'? I don't know. Another thing for me to figure out later. So we'll hear that, and then the very last song I will play today is Wet Dip, Emperor. I just found this last night. They're from Texas, Austin to be precise. I think one of the other bands is that I played. I got to know this now. Is it Hot Mom who are from there? Yeah, Hot Mom are from Texas, Austin as well. I'll play Emperor by Wet Dip, found on their 2019 demo that they self-released. Thanks for being here. I'll be back again next week, because what else is there to do other than try and survive? So I'll be back here again. It feels like there's something else I had to say. I don't know. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.
look after yourself, as they always say, because no one else will.
Let us get the fuck out of here.
Be seeing you.
And you.